Well, the Dolphins are winning games and discovering they got some players. And one of them might be Nick Needham. You know, they regrouped when things got a little tight, and they, above all, showed they know how to finish a football game. It takes time to learn how to win in the NFL. The Dolphins, as we know, have a lot of young players, brand new head coach, and it was good to see his hard work get rewarded. As I have to tell you, I have never been to the Heisman Trophy ceremony in New York, but I have to think that this rivals it because this place looks absolutely beautiful. We're live inside the North Sideline Club at Hard Rock Stadium. The place has been absolutely transformed. It's going to be a tremendous night, and so fitting when you consider all of the great high school football talent that has come out of this community, and that includes the man for whom this award is named, my good friend, Mr. Nat Moore. I know you had to get on a flight early to come back from New York City for this. You couldn't miss this, could you?
There's no way.
Well, you know what? We've been talking about tanking, but the one guy who has never talked about it is head coach Brian Flores. And remember when I interviewed him back in the preseason, he said, we are playing to win every game, and folks honestly snickered. They said, you got to be kidding with this roster. Good luck. But you can see that his message of getting a little bit better each and every day is paying off because the young players are buying in, and finally we're seeing the results. In other words, Mike, what he's saying is, y'all thought we were tanking, but we're not tanking, we're not stanking. And you know what?
Put that on a T-shirt.
There you go. Winning may be bad in the long run, but it certainly feels good right now.
Flores is winning with a roster that no other team in the NFL probably wants. Everyone probably looks at the Dolphins like they're a bunch of misfits, but they come out there and prove it every week that we're fighting to the bitter end.
Yeah, if he can win with these guys, what's he going to do when he gets some real talent on this roster?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's move on and talk about the big story with the Miami Heat. For the Heat's Dion Waiters, a disastrous season has just got worse. The team tonight slaps the guard with a 10-game suspension. Now, Waiters reportedly had a panic attack Thursday night on the team charter and needed some emergency medical treatment. Fox Sports radio host Andy Slater says Waiters gobbled up some gummies laced with THC. Come on, Mr. Philly Cheese, get it together. Still ahead on the desk, a look at the rest of the NFL in Week 10. It's really interesting to me this year that with the Dolphins and the Canes, the starting quarterback gets benched, comes back, and all of a sudden, boom, it's a completely different person, and we see it with Jaron.
Keeps things interesting.
Yeah. You know what makes me crazy looking at the UM games? I see number 15 throwing touchdown passes. I see number 15 getting sacks because he and Greg Russo have the same number. It's kind of crazy.
I think maybe they switch. I want to see Jaron. Jaron, put your hand in the ground. Let's see you out there.
All right. Up next, Panthers and Rangers going at it today. That's kind of a wild. We'll show you that. And in what's trending, has D-Wade finally. Good stuff there, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into what's trending. And you know what? When Mike first told me this, I thought this was a joke. Deion Sanders, prime time, wants to be the head football coach at Florida State. Are you kidding me? Hey, if she can throw the deep ball,
why not?
Look at her, too. Look at what's ahead coming up. Looking ahead this week, Dolphins hosting the Buffalo Bills. Can they make it 3 straight?
No.
I don't think so either. Yeah. Heat back home hosting the Pistons. They could beat them, but Blake Griffin's coming back, right?
Yeah, I think so, but the Heat got enough firepower to do it.
All right, and the Panthers looking good, racking up those points. Keep it up, fellas. Thanks for watching The Desk. We'll see you next week. Hey guys, less than an hour before kickoff here at Hard Rock Stadium, and the place is already starting to fill up, and I can tell you that those guys from Gainesville will have an enormous cheering section here tonight because the Gator faithful are definitely in the house. You can hear them cheering now as the Gators are taking the field for their warm-ups. And of course, this is a nice showcase for 2 battle-tested teams, Florida and Virginia, both ranked teams, so this could be an intriguing football matchup. Of course, you look at Florida, Dan Mullen is the coach that's turned everything around, and he knows this is a big moment tonight, but he wants to also take out time for family, tossed a few footballs around with his son before getting down to business, and he also had a moment to chat with Dolphins general manager Chris Greer, who's in the house. No doubt he'll be doing some serious scouting because there will be a lot of talent on this football field. Florida ranked 9th, its 2nd straight 10-win season. Meantime, Virginia has shown a lot of heart this year, ranked 24th, made it all the way to the ACC title game, and its head coach Bronco Mendenhall very proud of his team's journey.
I think it means that you've arrived at a different stage in college football and at an elite and exceptional tier. I think it's a qualifying goal that either your program or your staff or your players have achieved something that is remarkable, is to be enjoyed, and is exemplary.
So certainly a big moment for these two football programs and a big moment for all those Gator alumni, including so many who are now in the NFL, who Dan Mullen told him that they're planning to be here tonight to support the Florida Gators. And as one of them has said, if you ain't a Gator, you're Gator bait. Live at Hard Rock Stadium, I'm Jim Barry, CBS 4 Sports.